Hi there, my name is Amanda Sobey, and you may recognize me from some videos of how to make your own lemon ginger detox tea, as well as how to use a compression pump. Today I'm going to share with you my tips for doing your own self-massage for manual lymph drainage on your legs. To first start, what you will need is some sort of a massage oil, which I will post my recipe in the description below, as well as in a nice surface. I can do this in the bathroom of my floor actually, or you could do this in your bed, on a couch, or anywhere that you are very comfortable in taking this position. So to start, I'm going to not use my massage oil quite as yet, as we start in our neck, and in an L formation you're going to use your hands very carefully around your lymph nodes that are in your neck, going in an upside down L formation. So I'm going back and down to stimulate the lymph nodes in our neck region. From there, once I've done this 10 times, I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to rub underneath my armpits, stimulating the lymph nodes around your chest and breast area. And again, mimicking that upside down L formation. Make sure you get both sides. And then you're going to work down in our watershed area, where I'm going to basically press in to my tummy in that watershed area, helping flush and push through any extra lymph that may be in your system. So since we've covered our head down to our waist area, we are going to begin with our legs. From here, I'm going to take from the inside of my legs, using the heels of my hands to push outside on my upper thigh region. So I'm going to grab at the very top of my inner thigh, working down towards the knee and then pulling up along the outside of the thigh. So push, push, push to the side and rub it up. Again, pushing all this lymph to the outside of our thigh and using the heels of our hands. From here, I'm going to use my massage oil, gently lubricating my hands, and around behind the knee, I'm going to use my fingertips and in a circular motion trying to rub any lymph that is stuck behind the kneecap. You may want to straighten your leg out for this. Moving to the inner thighs, rubbing out and back under our knees. From here, I'm going to apply more massage oil onto my lower part of my leg, really working in this oil. And from here, liberally applying the massage oil, I'm going to take one hand and I'm going to guide it down the outside of my calf and swooping it up underneath, trying to milk the edema, breaking down the fibrosis. So in a big circular fashion, just trying to apply some pliability and encourage that lymph to start breaking down in the fibrosis. Now that I've gotten oil all over my leg, I'm going to take both hands now and I'm going to do this kind of rocking back and forth of using this part of my hand, I don't know what you'd call it, cutting underneath the ankle and massaging it up the calf, helping that lymph fluid get out of that. Back and forth, massaging underneath. And so once you've done this about 10 times, going back under that knee, and using that thigh to come up. So what we're doing when we start our manual lymph drainage massage, we're trying to go straight from the bottom of our ankles, helping that fibrosis to break down, coming up through that knee, pushing that extra lymph up into that watershed area, and continue it all over again. Again, doing little heel circles, trying to use a downwards forceful motion to really help break that edema, carrying it up into the higher parts of our legs. You can do this anywhere from 10 minutes up to an hour. You can do this daily, twice a day, as much as you possibly can to help break down this edema and to help stimulate the lymphatic system. And using your hands in a circular motion to help pull and push the fibrosis and that edema out of our legs. Now I find on the outside of my thigh, or sorry, my calf, I'm going to use my thumb to apply liberal pressure. Almost kind of like you're choking a chicken's neck. Using that thumb on the outside, but the fingertips underneath are also working to help massage the limb. When this hand gets a little bit tired of choking the chicken, let's switch to the other hand and apply sort of the same rotational force around the edema. And again, repeating again, trying to get your hands around the edema as much as you can. And keep in mind, my version of a manual lymph drainage is going to be much different than maybe some others, as normally through the Vodder technique, it's a very light touch on the surface of your skin. And for my version, I'm actually a little bit more aggressive, I would say, intentful of trying to break down that scarred tissue, trying to really help move all that protein-filled lymph, that stuff that's getting more fibrotic, more scarred as the days go by, and really trying to create suppleness inside that edema, as well as using some of the tricks from the Vodder School, incorporating them into this version of manual lymph drainage. Anybody who is suffering from lymphedema or lipedema, it's incredibly important to do self-massage and self-care on yourself as much as possible. This should be done on a daily basis, whether if you can do it or not, maybe asking somebody else who's in your household that can help perform this technique. But massage is never a bad thing. Do please drink lots of water, and again, do not be shy from trying to do this technique at least once a day to help promote that stimulation of the lymphatic system. For me, I normally do this right as soon as I get out of the shower. So first thing in the morning when I hop in the shower, I come out, and then I do my manual lymph drainage massage, and then I'm good to go for the rest of the day. As well as right before bedtime, I will try to do this again if I'm not too tired and if I haven't forgotten before I put on my night garments as well. Really trying to stimulate, really trying to break down that edema, and just from being on my feet all day as well too, you're going to find that you swell, so that extra massage at nighttime definitely helps. I really hope that some of my tips and my tricks and my things that I've taught you today are going to be helpful to you. That is how I perform a manual lymph drainage massage. I hope to hear some of your comments and reviews below, and don't forget to like and share this video. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye!